Hello, Pisces fam. This is your tarot snack. Welcome to Wednesday Intuitive Tarot. My name is Cam, or welcome back, fam. Right? So basically, what we're asking today is the second half. What's the second half of March going to look like? I did a March reading, but as we know, things change. People make decisions. Free will. So we're just going to check in on the second half of March. I stayed up and watched the eclipse last night, or at least, 20 minutes of it when it was at its peak, right? I woke up this morning and everything, the energy felt different. More summery, more light. I don't know. We've got a full moon tonight and full blood moon tonight, and or today, depending on where you are. And a storm coming in, so some atmospheric upheaval. I don't know if you know about negative ions and positive ions. And that is the charge of the particles in the air, right? Before a storm, they're usually positively charged, and after, it's negatively charged. Negative ions are like the energy that comes off of moving water, like a waterfall. Those little fountains that might resonate to somebody, those little tabletop fountains, maybe ringing bells for you. Those are meant to put positive ions or negative ions out in the air, right? So, after the storm, which is supposed to be straight line winds, tornadoes, hail, fire, flood, from Michigan. Oh, blizzards too. The Midwest is about to get probably getting a spanking right now. But, afterward, the energy will change again. We've got Mercury in retrograde again. And I'm not an astrologer. So, anyway, so we're going to get the Star Tarot, a couple, then clarify with the Tarot of the Divine, get some Moonology. If there is a clear person incoming that comes out, then we will get channeled messages from your person, from this little deck I made this week. Because it's fun, right? All right, let's get started. We have King of Swords on the bottom. Libra had King of Swords. 10 of Cups on the cards. Nice. Nice. Okay. Unicorn, Rainbow, Fairy Tale, Delulu Tarot. 10 of Cups. We'll see if it comes back. Right? A couple of shuffles. I do cut the decks and clear them before I start, but I don't have to shuffle a whole lot when you deal the way that I deal, so the cards just pop out. Shuffling doesn't matter nearly as much. Queen of Swords. 9 of Swords. I think, perhaps you're getting a little exasperated with someone. I don't know. Maybe with yourself. Maybe with your situation. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Spirit, can I have a couple of cards for the Pisces fam? A couple of cards for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know? The Hermit. What does Pisces need to know, please? What does Pisces need to know? 5 of Swords. King of Wands on the bottom. Back to why the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot of different perspectives, perhaps. Or maybe you are a kind of person that, you know, has all sorts of energy. King of Wands on the outside, Queen of Cups on the inside, and a Knight of Swords is the way you seek and quest and find information. Four of Cups. A little bit of negativity because of past experience. Always understandable. It's always understandable. Right? Everybody has it. Tempted to go off walkabout by yourself. To just stop. Something says get off social media. I mean, that's somebody wants to, is what I'm saying. One of you, somebody watching. I feel you. Going dark. Trying to bust loose this this 5, this speed bump, this doubt, you know. Recent, maybe. Feels like. I heard recent. I think if it were an older doubt, it would be either, you know, a 7 or an 8, 9, or 10 of swords. I think this is a more minor, although this kind of doubt, you know, you have to rely on reason and facts to get out of this kind of doubt. So we'll see. The 9 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius had Queen of Pentacles with a heavy emphasis on home and family and nurturing, protecting, providing. I think all that is, you know, standing in your way is, you know, a little bit of, you know, worry, right? Smart people are worried. Because they see more danger than dumb people, yeah? People who aren't looking. If you're awakened and you educate yourself and involve yourself in the doings of the outside world, you know, that makes you awake to it, yeah? But that also comes with worry, yeah? Queen of Coins again, Queen of Pentacles on the cut. Hanged Man on the bottom. Okay, why the Hermit, Spirit? Why is the Hermit here? Oh, I guess I should shuffle and do my spiel. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Check out my shorts tab on my YouTube page for some quick daily reads, 1 single card reads. If you have a simple question and need some guidance, those can help. If you want to just know about the cards and what they mean, check those out. My email is down below. Sorry, fam. Someone takes this way home from work and they apparently drive a dustbuster. So, anyway, affiliate links to the decks I use, my Amazon wish list, my PayPal and Venmo if you'd like to shoot me a coffee or whatever. Always appreciated. Support the channel. Tarot makes me happy, but I get my swords too. And nothing helps me get out of the swords more when somebody is so generous. Just thinking of me, right? I try to do that for other people too. So anyway, if you are hearing my voice on a platform that is not YouTube, it is stolen content. I only publish to YouTube. Yeah. So there's that. I cannot control free will. Sorry, Pisces, if I repeat myself during your readings, but by the time I've done the 12th sign, I'm just like, I can't remember what I said to who. So, maybe I already said it. I can't control free will. Can't predict it. You know? And I'll quote Madison, don't give your power away to tarot. Everything is ultimately your choice, your decision, your discernment, whether this resonates with you or not. All right? Okay. 8 of Cups. 4 of Coins. A little bit of lack, perhaps. All right. Spirit, why the Hermit? Why the Hermit? Thank you. King of Swords. Why? Why the Hermit? Another, please. Another. Thank you. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups on the bottom. Interesting. Yeah, I think that you have things to say that you need to put out there, right? Once you come out of your hermiting phase. You'll have a lot to say, right? Things that you think could help people. Yeah? And I think then, you know, you'll have a compulsion to explore emotional things, love-related things, the types of love, right? The levels of love. All right, why is the 5 of Swords here, please? Why is the 5 of Swords here? Thank you. Hanged Man. That's been a popular one lately. Another? Can I get another, please? Why? Thank you. 10 of Swords. Yeah. I think you're just trying to escape past hurts. The Star. Yeah, after the Tower. The Star is always after the Tower, so that implies there was a Tower. Page of Swords. Educating. The Page of Swords is a student, right? Ace of Coins. Bringing something new into the world, into the physical, into the 3D. Learning to trust, to hope after your Tower. The Lovers, partnership, the choice, Knight of Wands. Inspired action, something with spark. The choice. Something here is a dichotomy. Something here is Beauty and the Beast. Things that don't appear to go together actually do. So if you are faced with a choice that doesn't look like that looks like there's two sides that won't jive, take another look. Yeah. Working on your abundance, an abundance for your family, right? Trying to achieve that 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is a beautiful ideal that we should reach for, but accept that it's an ideal, it's an archetype, and there are different levels of the 10 of Cups, right? I think that, you know, you're just trying to see past the past pain. You're trying to see past the worry. You're going internally. Yeah? When you isolate yourself as a hermit, when you're the hanged man, you are going internal. Cutting out distractions. Deliberately, there's an exercise. I think it's the 10th man. The 10th man, even if everyone is unanimous, all 10 men have the same opinion, the 10th man's job is to present the devil's advocate. It's to present the opposite opinion and argue for that opposite opinion, regardless of what they believe. To remind the entire group that, you know, there is a flip side to that coin, right? And it needs to have its voice. The 10th man is always meant to advocate for the opposite point of view. And that's what the Hanged Man is. You've made a decision to explore the opposite point of view, right? One that you don't hold, and to see if it has any merit. Because you can always learn from the opposite point of view in some way. You can still decide that isn't for you, the opposite point of view, but it still provides perspective, right? And when you can do that, you gain power over your thoughts. You're forcing your thoughts in a certain direction to explore a certain idea that maybe you don't agree with or would never have thought before. And that can only enrich your understanding. Yeah? Ten of Cups again. Interesting. And there's a hint of, you know, another person here, but there's no, I mean, obvious. Spirit's not saying someone's coming. They're not saying that. Or, you know, that's just not the next 2 weeks, right? This is the next 2 weeks for you, what you should concentrate on. Because it moves you farther on down your path towards your 10 of Cups, towards your spark, right? Toward inspiring others. I would say that you can't really be an inspiration if you don't understand the opposing side, right? Otherwise, you're talking out of your own opinions and your own bias. But when you understand the other side and their bias, you know, it gives you some wisdom. You know, it might be wisdom to reject the other side, but, you know, it's still a thought exercise. And those thought exercises bring us out of these upper level swords, these philosophical ideas, you know, and facts. Get rid of the ego and the fear and the doubt and the worry. So, nice. Because this is what you're doing. In some way, this is what you are doing. Spirit says so, right? It's right here. Right here. All right, let's get some oracle for a little bit of confirmation or advice or support. Who knows? It's time to release negativity. Yeah. Full moon in Scorpio. Scorpios reinvent themselves all the time. That's why they're the death card, yeah? Complete and utter rebirth. Confidence is your keys to success. Yeah, and knowing other perspectives also gives you confidence in your own perspective. Bring love into the situation. Interesting. Because now you have bring love into the situation next to two ten of cups, right? And maybe these 10 of cups aren't the same. Maybe this is your 10 of cups now, and this, because it's buried under 4 cards, right? Maybe this will be your 10 of cups coming out the other side. Slight adjustment to your perception. Nice. Everything about this tells me you're doing exactly what you need to do, right? Spirit's just saying, this is what you need to do. You already know this is what you need to do to some degree. And it's saying, yeah, now's the time. Now's the time to do this. Time to release negativity. Time to build some confidence in yourself and your ability to process information, right? And emotion. Bringing love into the situation. It's hard to love people we disagree with. It's hard to see the light bodies in some people, yeah? The divine connection. Some people just, they don't glow for us. But they're still there. Their light body is still there. All right, Pisces. I hope you had a good birthday season. I hope this helps. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're surviving. And you survive until you can thrive. And it looks like, you know, close. You've got this Knight of Cups saying, about to thrive. Thriving is coming. Your 10 of Cups. King of Wands. Getting your chutzpah back. Yeah? All right, Pisces fam. Something says get another. Something says it isn't done. Why? Okay, I already did that. Oh, there's a 10 of Pentacles under there. Yeah. And some joy, protection, shelter. Solid, long-lasting connection. Okay. I'm going to get one more off of this, I think. Well, let's see. This one. I'm going to get another card off of this one. Okay. All right. Another card. Okay. 6 of Coins. Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is what you need to do. And then the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Coins is coming. Filling your own cup. Defending your victory. And being able to give and receive. Right? Give and receive. You're on the way. All right, Pisces. I hope this helps. Love you. Bye.